We descend, feel love, we defy, we defy, we defy, we defy.
Hello and welcome to Russ Plays Games. My name is Russ, and as you can see by my very cool screen here, we are back playing Let's Replay Final Fantasy II, aka 4, for the Super Nintendo. And this is part 10, and so we are going to be having some fun just kind of going into the Tower of Bab-il. Now, what I did, I went down, I actually, while I was waiting for the previous episode that I had just filmed to kind of get done doing its thing, I went ahead and walked all the way back down and walked all the way back up, just to kind of gain a level with a couple people. And so, I think we're ready now to enter the Tower of Bab-il. Because I said last time, what awaits us when we enter this tower? So this is the second big tower in the game. And there are a lot of monster in the box enemies here. There's also, as you will notice, a lot of ice arrows, which is good because, you know, Rosa's awesome at being able to use them. We will want to keep them. So what we're going to do is, we're going to walk around here a little bit and do some things. Okay. Now, in this battle, do not fight with Cecil. You can jump with Ken because he's got the Drain Spear or the Blood Spear. Do not fight with Yang, because their attacks will heal the Flame Dog. Flame Dog's here. Okay. Rosa can aim her arrows at these guys, but you do not want to fight with Yang or Cecil, because if you do, it is really going to suck. Because it will heal them, because they have flame weapons. And so, let me see here. Might be able to use the kick. I don't know yet. Oof! Ouch! That was not fun. Oh no, Kane's dead. And so is Cecil. Get the hell out of here. Alright, we're gonna run. There was no point in trying to play that battle anymore. So, as you can see, that does suck. I forgot to do my safety save. Let me go back outside here real quick. Forgot to do my safety save. So, we will use a quick tent to heal up our party. I think what I might do, just because I can, you'll notice that his unarmed doesn't change, because you can actually attack the unarmed people. I'll use one more tent just to make sure. That way I'll be able to attack with one other person in the party. He would be doing a lot more damage if I had bought the Ice Claws before I came down here, but I didn't do that. That was my bad. So, yeah, this sucks. Okay, so, basically, we're going to make Safety save right there, so just in case this happens, I can start from there. And yeah, a lot of people will go, well, now wait a minute. Why did you not go to the other side and get those chests? Well, because I already cleared them. But this will work. I'm not going to sit here and do the whole battle, just because it's just not going to... I'm not going to need to do it. So, what I may do is, depending on how long it takes me to get to the top, I may go ahead and... I may go ahead and do one of those. I may go ahead and do this a couple times, see if I can find some of these Marians and Evil Dolls, and see if I can't, you know, beat the crud out of them and get some cool stuff. But yeah, so yeah, they're just the basic ones that we've seen before. I'm going to see if I can get to the boss. I kind of set myself a timer of about 50 minutes. I'm going to try to keep them... I'm going to try to keep the episodes down. I don't want to have to do a ton of grinding, and I don't want to have to do... You know, I want to be able to have you guys enjoy the episodes without me... necessarily sitting around doing, you know, all of this. I was kind of thinking that, you know, you guys are probably going to want to, you know, watch me kind of go through the story mode more than sit in battles every time. So, but yeah, we're just going to keep on keeping on here. And there's Rosa's gained a level. I think she should be almost above 1000 HP. No. I am running. I think that is an upgrade for young. Yep. Okay. Now sometimes in here... Oh, shoot. Blast it. Those damn things are going to use their stupid flame attack, aren't they? Come on. Thank you. Sometimes when you run away in this game, you will find that you will lose money. It's not that big of a deal this late in the game because you're getting so much money that, you know, you're going to be able to buy most of the things that you need, or you're going to have enough treasure to be able to sell because you're going to get extra stuff, and so you're going to be able to sell some of the stuff that you have. But you also have to be careful of what I like to call trap rooms. And basically what these rooms are is you walk into them, there's no treasure chest, there's no nothing, but there's usually a high encounter rate. Not every single step, but it's close, like this. But okay. This thing, see, Indra. This thing will call monsters when it hears the, or when it gets attacked, it will attack monsters, or it will send monsters to you to try to to try to attack you. That's Rama. In this game, he's called Indra for some reason. I have no idea why. It's really strange. But we are going to heal. There we go. That's better. I think I can use Ice 2 on it. I hope so. Keep summoning these dang stone men. Getting a little sick and tired of them. Alright. Aim. Fight him. Damn. Magic isn't working, so I'm going to have to keep attacking him. So I'll just keep attacking him. It'll just be a lot easier that way. The problem with the... ouch. That is a problem with these enemies, is sometimes they are super insanely powerful at this stage. This is where the game starts picking up in difficulty a little bit. So if you can find a good standing point, then you're probably going to want to, like a save point, you're probably going to want to spend a little bit of time kind of working around on some levels so that you can actually, kill the monsters. And get experience points so that you're not going to die. Now, I'm going to equip Cain with the Blizzard, only because, even though it lowers, it's actually going to be better against the monsters that are in this tower. Okay? Because he is basically now going to be able to damage those flame dogs for probably close to about 1,500 apiece. It's insanity just how much he does when he's got the chance. I mean, it's crazy insane when you start thinking about it. He just goes off on him. It's awesome. But Cecil's still kind of up a creek. But in the harder versions, you're probably going to want to spend some time walking back and forth, or like I was saying, kind of like spending some time kind of running around doing some different things, and making sure that you have higher levels. Now, one of the interesting things, they had a guide. See, there you go, 2,600 damage, almost 2,700 damage on these, because that's what they are. They are weak to ice. So Brady Games published a guide for Final Fantasy Chronicles, okay, version of Final Fantasy IV. If you buy that version, it has Final Fantasy IV, and it has Chrono Trigger, it has maps for all the areas, and it also has an area where you will be able to see it'll be able to tell you like where you should be to be able to what levels you should be at, the minimum number of levels you should be at before you tackle that area. Okay, they will just say like required levels, and then it will show you. Okay, and so in this game you can be about 5 to 10 levels under that and be just fine, like I'm doing right now. Yes, some of the monsters are a little bit powerful, but they're also giving you a lot more experience, and so you're gonna level up fairly quickly, and if you can use that exploit that I showed you in the Tower of Giott with the marionettes and the puppets, where you can hit those monsters, you can get, again, like 10 to 12,000 experience points per battle. It takes a long time. It takes like 5 or 6 minutes per battle, but if you really do that, you can level up fairly quickly, even this early in the game, or you say middle of the game, and you can actually gain a lot of levels. So like here, you know, so like if you fight, and because we have Rydia who can cast black magic and she has the venom spell, we can throw the venom spell on him if we want. But I'm going to throw the virus spell just because we're not gonna we're not gonna do too much with that, because yeah, I'm not gonna show you the whole battle again. I'm just kind of saying, if you can run into a battle like this, instead of 790 experience, if you venom him again, you can actually make that battle last for 5 or 6 minutes, and you'll get all of that experience for all of those evil dolls that you've killed. And again, you'll get up to 5,000 or 6,000, you know, you'll get up to like 10 or 12,000 experience points per battle. And so you'll be able to level up very, very quickly. And so now, if you watch what happens, I'm going to parry. Bam. Now, oh shit. Okay, I need to cure 3 everybody right now. And I need to fight this guy. Please don't do your blaze. Please don't do your blaze. Hopefully this will kill him. I'm hoping. Please, please, please. Oh, thank God. Oh, you damn piece of crap. Ugh. Fucking hell. You're killing me, Smalls. There we go. Alright, now we killed him. Okay. Oh, finally. This is the weapon I've been waiting for. And the first time I ever played this game, and I got to this tower, the first time I was ever playing through this game, and I got past everything, and I got to this point in the game, and I got this weapon, this particular weapon, I loved the sound it made when it hits. It is so cool. So the Ice Brand ups Cecil's attack to 90. Okay, so it's a major upgrade for him. And because it's an ice elemental weapon, when we get into contact with those flame dogs again, we are going to be kicking their butts. We'd be kicking them even more if I hadn't gone to frickin' sleep and been stupid and not gotten that one. But we can equip Young with the Cat Claw. That will actually up his attack by 1, but it actually does do a significant amount of damage. So we'll go over here, and we're going to grab this treasure chest here, and then I think we're going to go in this door on the right down here. It's been a while since I've been in the Tower of Bab-il, so I might be misremembering, but I know that there's some different treasure that you can get if you go in these different doors, so we're just going to go exploring. I think that's the way over to continue on. I think this is just kind of a treasure room. Ooh, that's an upgrade for Rosa. So, we take this great bow, and we come down here, we hit this archer, yeah, it ups her to 34. So she's doing pretty dang good right now. Alright. Now, this egg, if it's weak to ice, you'll normally kill it. But if you don't hit it for over a certain amount of damage, then it will hatch into a monster. Usually a Lamia monster, which can charm your party members, which sucks. Because it's kind of like the Lania Harp, or the Charm Harp. If you're playing in the other versions of Final Fantasy IV that were released in North America, Canada, Europe, This will be... It will be called the Lania Harp. That's the charm harp that Edward used way back in the beginning of the game. That was like episode 2 or 3. And so, what you're gonna find is that, those it really sucks when your party members get charmed, because as we saw in the last episode, one of our characters got charmed. Rosa got charmed, and she started casting all these weird things, and she was like healing the boss, and it sucks. Now, what's interesting is, even just with the flame spear itself, or just with the ice spear, I mean, it really does do a heck of a lot of damage, and that is one of the best parts of this. Let's see if that's going to kill him. Yep, it is. Okay. I was gonna heal everybody, I was actually gonna heal. I was gonna heal everybody because Kane's been damaged a little bit, and Rydia is kind of down a little bit, but I didn't want to do too much, because I don't want to make sure that we're going to get this right. Now, the interesting thing is, I think when I took everybody around on the airship tour of the world, and I took you to the southern, kind of the southwestern continent, I think it is, where we saw the 3 towers, the big tall one in the center is the Tower of Babel. The shorter tower on the right-hand side was the Tower of Giott. We never, ever, ever go in the other tower. Now, I think that, one part of it is, I think that this part down here in the bottom is part of the whole tower, and there was a cave that leads kind of up to the Tower of Babel on that, which we're going to go in later in the game. And I think, if memory serves, if we end up going in there... I think if memory serves, if we go into that tower, I think we go into the other side of that tower, because you kind of go up and then you fall back down, and you have all these other things go on, and so we have to, because we're in the underworld portion of the tower right now, but there's another portion of the tower that we're going to go through, and then we'll come back into a tower. We'll come back into the underworld version of the tower later on in the game. It's kind of confusing. It'll make sense once we get to that point, but I'm just kind of explaining that, I think that the side tower, the medium-sized tower that was on the other side of the Tower of Babel, I think that one is the actual tower of... let me see here. I think I'll save over this one because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Alright. Let's keep going. Okay. So these tofus are like the other things. They have a really, really high physical defense. So you really can't attack them that well. So the best thing to do is to attack them. And I believe in this game, whatever color they are is what element they're susceptible to, if memory serves. I want to say. Yes. So, very early on when we ran into some of the jellies and some of the slimes and stuff like that, we ended up seeing, they were... My gosh. Oh, come on. Are you flipping kidding me? You gonna have me attack from behind? Damn game. Alright, now you're really irking me. Come on, let's go. Jeez. So whenever you have something that is whenever you have something like that, puddings, jellies, tofus, anything like that, they have very high physical defenses because basically it would be like cutting a soft bowl of Jell-O with a knife. Yes, you can cut a soft bowl of Jell-O, but it's not really doing much damage to the Jell-O itself because that Jell-O can kind of reform. So, come on, seriously, game. Fine, I'll frickin' kill this damn thing. I'm sick of it. Come on. Hey. Alright, let me do this. Okay. Hey. Okay. We gotta kill this damn alert. What in the hell? Why is Cecil going last? This is pissing me off. There we go. Alright. There we go. That's an upgrade for Cecil. I could give it to Kane technically, because I think the next one I'll give to Cecil. So I'll just give him the ice shield. It'll boost his defense marginally. You can kind of see it really well. It'll protect against the fire attacks. But yeah, if you have a monster like a tofu, when you see the color of it, that's the element. So if it's a red monster, it's weak to fire. If it's yellow, it's weak to thunder or lightning. And if it's or bolt, whatever you want to call it. And if it's blue, then it's weak to ice spells. There's no water element in this game. That didn't come along till later in the series. That is what we call a trap room, where you walk in there and there's no treasure, it's just monsters. Okay, we're gonna jump that guy. I'm gonna have him attack him. I will have Cecil actually, we'll just have her cast Ice 2 on all of them. She is going to heal the party. There we go. But I don't know that she's going to get it off before... Yeah, she's not going to get it off before she does that. Just heal everybody up and get the magic points. Technically I could use Cecil for that, but it doesn't matter. Alrighty. Oh, frickin' hell, right in front of the treasure chest every single dang time. Have him jump those guys. Her cast Ice 2. She will hit him with an ice arrow. I'll have Cecil attack again. There we go. And now we're going to fight another alert. Which we will jump this guy. Have him parry. And let me see here. Have her parry. I'll have her parry. And we'll have Cecil attack the Flame Dog. And I will have him attack the alert. And there we go. That works. Now I'm starting to get the rhythm of it. There's the ice armor, which we will equip on Cecil. Now we're not going to get like full matching until I think towards the end of the game. We might have... I'm trying to remember, but I don't think we get another set of matching armor until the very end of the game. So... yeah, screw you, bastard. Come on. Alright, we'll have him jump. We're going to have him fight. Have him fight that guy. And that should be all we need. And Kane jumped for no reason. Because Young killed him. We got another flame spirit. Damn it! Can I walk more than 2 steps? Please? Come on, game! Oh. So this is the problem with these older Final Fantasy games. So you have what is known as an RNG. Random Number Generator. Okay? What happens is, when you go in, whenever you have a battle, the computer, the program behind it, has a set counter, has a counter that picks a random number between like 1 and a certain number of steps. I don't know how much it is because I haven't looked. I don't go into the code and look at all these different things. But if you're into that, go for it. But basically what happens is that you go in and you find this, you get this RNG number, and you end up kind of trying to figure out, like, so, like, in that room, though, in certain rooms, they might set that number to, like, 1 to 4, or 1 to 2. So you can't take more than a certain number of steps before running into a battle every single time. There's also squares that might have a very high encounter rate, which means that if you step on them, the computer will pick a percentile of how much, like how much the encounter is. And if it's really high, like 90%, then if it rolls the random number between 1 and 100 and it gets a 90 or below, then it's going to have an encounter on that square. So those are just some interesting facts that you can kind of think of when you're going through this game. That's why sometimes when like older games on like the NES and the SNES, especially these older like games like this, like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, or Dragon Warrior, depending on where you're at, you can start to see where that's why they have high encounter rates, because the RNGs would be very, very small, like 1 in 10 or 1 in 5, so you can't walk very far without getting into a battle. And certain dungeons might have higher encounter rates than other than other places like that. So it kind of depends on how the programmers program the dungeons, okay? And the different encounter rates within certain dungeons and stuff like that. We won't be going up there right now. We will be going there in a little while, but we're not going there just yet. Because there's an event that has to happen first before we can get into that door. It's currently locked. And I'm not going to walk up there and show it to you, because you'll just go, oh, okay, I see. It's... Oops. you'll just see that it's locked, and it'll just give me more of these creatures to fight. And I'm trying I'm trying to get to the boss fight. If I hit a save point, then I'll save and go to the boss. If I don't hit a save point, then I'll hit the boss, and then I'll come back down. So this episode might go a little bit longer just because of that, and I might run away from a few battles just to kind of speed things up. Come on. Thank you. The boss battle up here is pretty funny. I like it. It's hilarious. Oh, no. No, no, no. Those can petrify you. So, you see this lower section down here? Okay, that lower section, that's the other half of the tower that I was talking about. We can't go there just yet. But we will be there later. And when I go there, or when we go there later, I will point that out. I will be like, if you remember when I was talking about the two different types of, the two different towers here in the underworld, there's the part that I said, see, here's the other half of the game map, that we were in when we first went into the tower. Okay? I think... Yes, this is the save point. So what I'll do is I'm going to use a cabin just because it'll restore everything the way I need it, get me all back up to full, and hopefully we'll be able to get in, beat the boss, and I'll be able to get back out. And then I'll come back here and I will save, and then when we're done, then I'll go back down the tower in the next episode. So we're gonna go fight this boss. Let's do this. Go kick his butt. Alright. Well, I'll go parry. 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 Actually, I think I will call Shiva. One of the things I didn't understand when I was a kid, when I was younger, one of the things I didn't understand was how come, the Mist Dragon didn't do cold damage. It's because the Mist Dragon actually deals holy damage. So it's actually part of the holy element, or in the case of these older Nintendo games, it's the white element. Okay? Because white and dark they're not part of the four main elements, but they are an element in terms of there is light, which is holy, and then there's darkness, which is dark damage. Okay? So, Golbez has dark magic, and he deals dark damage, which is why holy damage, Cecil being a paladin, can damage him. Okay? And so, you just have to kind of look at it and say, okay, this is how we're doing it. So this boss should not be too bad. One more treasure chest right here. I believe the boss is through this door. Alright. Yep. This is the top of the Tower of Babel for the underground on this side of things. Oh, come on. I'm not freaking fighting that damn thing anymore. Come on, let's go. Alright. Here we go. Master Rubicant, please be careful. Eblon has fallen, so the threat is gone. You'll take care of this place while I'm gone. Golbez and Rubicon both are gone. Now I'm the leader here. Weird guy. Hush. Who's there? Oops. Cecil. Won't you call for help, Doctor? Don't take me lightly or you'll get burned. Makes me laugh. Now face my beloved child, Belknap. I always like these kind of science fiction-y elements. Okay, we're gonna jump Belknap. We don't have to necessarily beat Luca in this fight, because this part's funny. He's like, "Get them!" He's like, "Grrr," and then he smacks the doctor. Ouch! Not me! Them! Over there! Grrr. I love that. Beat them up! I think Belknap is weak to, I mean, you know, we're doing damage to him, but I think he's weak to, the, lightning element, basically. Might have to heal just Cecil because he's getting his butt kicked right now. I think because Belknap's a construct, I think he's weak to Bolt. It did moderate damage. It's all good. Alright, we got him. I will just heal Cecil. There we go. Oh, my dear. I will operate him. Directly now. So now he kind of like takes control of Belknap. And then once we defeat that part of it, and we'll just do this. It's fine. Damn. Okay, I'm just gonna have to keep healing Cecil because he's getting his butt kicked. Ow! The hell, man? There we go. Okay. That's the first part of the fight. I'll show you my real strength. Now the real fight. I think they meant to say the real fight begins. Watch. He's undead. I'm not sure what the gas attack does, but I know that for this particular version, they just kind of switched. They made it so that his attacks do less damage and will miss like most of the time, because they were trying to make sure that people understood. Damn it. I don't have that, so I will need to use an item. Okay. Okay. Doing pretty good. Yeah, and then he ends up healing you. And, yeah. This fight's fairly easy if you kind of know what you're doing. You probably could have used Mist Dragon, but if you're doing it, use Mist Dragon. If you call Mist Dragon because he's holy damage. it'll deal a lot of damage to him too. So, and we get the tower key. He goes, ha ha ha! This Tower of Bab-il connects the ground and underground. Rubicant has already moved all the crystals to the upper world, and I shall annihilate the dwarves with my super cannon. Dwarves are in danger. We must stop the super cannon. We must destroy it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, because I'm right at about... Oh, come on. Get the hell out of here. Okay. What I'm going to try to do, if I can do it, is get back to the save point right here, and then we just have to go back down to that door that I told you was locked. Once we get to that door, we'll be able to unlock it with the key we got from the doctor. From the mad doctor. And so, this will end my playthrough for today. This will end the episode here. I think I need a cabin. I think I just need a tent. And so yeah, if you want to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think so far of the Let's Play. And as I've said before, I have some other projects on the docket, so I'm going to get some things out here pretty soon. I have some other videos that I need to kind of finish. I have some other things that I'm trying to keep on getting with and all that, so I'm going to try to get some videos done and some videos uploaded. I think I mentioned that I started playing Final Fantasy IX, but my problem is I haven't actually uploaded the first one yet. So I'm going to go back and edit the footage after I get done with this one, and I'll see if I can get that one uploaded too this week. So, this has been Russ for Russ Plays Games. And I hope you've had a fun time playing along with me, and kind of, you know, seeing everything that's going on within Final Fantasy II. This is one of my favorite games of all time. And it's one of my favorite RPGs, one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. So, I hope that you enjoy it, and I will catch you later.